Man, I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up out the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, hand the keys to a Jag. That's that light work, flexing so much it hurt. Used to rock hand-me-downs, now Versace down my shirt. I remember them days, we couldn't wait for the first. Finally made me a meal, now we eating off the verse. Yeah, but I remember being hungry. Sardines, ramen noodles, and macaroni. Had that wick cheese sandwich with fried bologna. Don't want no pity, this part of my testimony. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just when y'all thought, where's Mike, where's Slow Speed, whatever, he's back, baby. He's back. So what's up, everybody? Super shout out to all my slow speeders out there. Now, if you guys have not subscribed, definitely go down below, hit the subscribe button, maybe even like and comment. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna drive to the little location that I film at, and I'm gonna walk over my meth setup that I have for my M55 BMW 435. So just hold on, hang tight. I'm trying to get there now. I'm gonna make this light real quick. Make this light right here too, the quickness. Oh, right here. I'm gonna be real, I don't think I made them lights. I think some of them motherfuckers was red, but it is what it is. Hopefully the sun ain't all in the shot, but you guys can see right here. Let me block out the sun. And you guys can see right here, that's the little setup we're working with. This right here is the Snow Performance VC50. Everybody thinks it's a boost gauge. I mean, it kind of doubles as a boost gauge. I'll show you guys in the hood how everything is wired up. But right off the bat, this is not screwed into anything. I just literally stuck it right here. After a while, it got a little loose, but when I first put it on, it was tight. I figured something out, and it's working for me, honestly. And it hides the check engine light, which I don't even know if it's on. Oh, it's not on right now. But when it is on, I won't know. I think I have it set to about 10 PSI is kicking in, or 12 PSI. I forget. Max spray, we're never gonna hit. I think it's set to 29 PSI. I'll go over all of that later. But find a little open stretch. I'll drop it in sport so we can hit the boost a little bit faster. Show you guys how it works. So I don't know if you guys were able to see that, to be honest with you. I'll have to check when I review the footage because of how sunny it is out here. I've been at work. I was gonna make an excuse today, like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Today I got off. It's like 7 o'clock p.m. right now. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, I'll do another day. But I figured, let me just knock this video out. Car's freaking filthy. Gotta clean that up too. Ugh. By the way, my wheels are literally waiting at the UPS. I haven't had time to go get them. And I definitely wasn't gonna be home for them to drop them off. So the last thing I wanted them to do was leave the wheels in the front like they did before. I gotta get on that because I need to test fit these wheels, make sure that the fitment that I got is gonna fit. I think it will. That's pretty aggressive. I ran 17/9 plus 30 like I did in the back. I was kind of looking at the back, and what makes the back flush, I think, is the 275 wheel. I think I still have a little bit of I guess what do you call that? Not poke. What's the other word besides poke? The rim doesn't fit completely flush to the quarter panel, the rear quarter panel. So I may get lucky. It may fit flush to the front. However, I gotta test fit the tires on there. I gotta test fit the wheels on there with no tire and see what I'm working with, because that'll determine what tire that I could get on it. Thank you to everybody that was recommending I get the 17/9s, telling me the plus 30s will fit, and I'm pretty sure they will. However, I'm not sure what suspension you guys are running, but I have on the Super Sport springs, and they have proven rather difficult to get the proper fitment for my Vorsteiners when I threw them in the car. This is the lowest I've seen springs dump cars, honestly. This car in the front is dumped extremely low, so I don't want to damage my fender again. Like, the fender liner on the inside is pretty chewed up. I just want the new setup to be in compliance, kind of like the voice shiners were. You know, can't hope for too much. The car's down there on the ground, so I'll be test fitting the wheels. I'll make a video on that, whatever. Show you guys me getting the front wheels on. Probably the next video that's coming out or something like that. And specifically, I want to see if I actually notice a huge difference in switching between the heavy ass 17-inch cast wheels to the 17-inch flow form 16-pound wheels. But just like that, we're here. That was pretty quick, actually. I ain't gonna lie. Now I only got one camera right now. I'm working off one camera. Like I said, just camera for work. I'm shuffling around. This is the GoPro. This is the GoPro Hero 7 Black with my little Ulanzi. I put all the stuff down below where you can pick up this same exact setup if you like the quality. You want your videos to come out like this. But with that being said, I have to pick up a couple more lenses. That's why I didn't bring 6400 out. I tried doing the tripod videos, you know, standing on the tripod and talking. I like it some of the times, but I would have to naturally, like, I would have to incorporate my videos. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a leaf. I would have to incorporate my video, like, everything all in one shot, because I don't like the whole video, you know, or majority of the video, me sitting there talking in like a standstill tripod. It's kind of corny to me. No, it wasn't a motorcycle. Where's the other side? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's so 2012 one wheel peels. Come on, man. You gotta get yourself a little limited slip diff. Another thing, you guys know the location I'm at. A lot of you guys know the location I'm at. Please be easy over here. We losing a lot of the spots to people doing donuts and hoonery. This is technically like private property. So if we come over here, they call the cops and they start noticing a pattern of cars coming over here, especially like BMWs these days, and burbling and stuff like that. We kind of get kicked out. Also, like over there at Floyd Bennett Field, I just found out today. I think it happened today. I don't remember, but yeah, like 4 kids died or 3 kids died. They were over there doing some racing, and let's be real, I know a lot of people that go over there and do it. I think somebody borrowed my car a couple times when they did it over there, but the name of the game is just kind of be safe and try not to be overly stupid. I looked at the news thing. It looked like one car was going down one runway thing and the other one's going down the other runway full speed and kind of like hit each other. You can see how that happened, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to see stuff like that. So just take it easy, because that spot, I guarantee, is probably hot now. We losing all the spots, man. So just be easy. Stop crashing on these cars, man. Sheesh. So I got rid of a lot. So I emptied out my car from all the junk. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I still have shirts left. This is like the Pornhub standout logo. I have it in silver and white as well. Just not all the sizes. These sold out in like larges and mediums. I think almost everything I have sold out in like a large or medium. Don't quote me on that. Those of you who DM me before about getting a shirt, definitely hit me back up, especially those yellow 3 guys or yellow 5, I forgot what it was. I literally lost your DM, so back up again. I'll see in the DMs that I messaged you about it before, and I'll go ahead and get it out to you guys. Hit me up if you guys want this. I still got the whites. The whites, a lot of people didn't buy them. I don't know, I kind of like the white myself. I have it on. It's a little dirty, but man, it's a lot dirty. But I have the white slow speeds. This is like the only standout one I have left. This one is I don't know, I think it feels like it's an extra large. I'm getting more anyway, but yeah, these are still the ones I have left. Let me know down below. I'll put like a little small website or something I'll build for you guys to pick up my merch, and it's another way to support me, I guess, put money into the channel, and you guys get to rock something a little different, something a little nice. So before I get into all this is the Snow Performance Stage 2.5 kit, and here are all the things that it comes with. So if you guys look, whew, look at that. It's kind of clean, huh? It's clean for me. Don't rag me on my real janky setup. This is really, gotta be done a little better. It works. It's pretty much like a test setup because I didn't believe I would do such a good job that it would actually last. So I just threw this here, little crappy wires for like a little test setup. Just to see if I can get the pump working. I got all the wiring dialed in. Once I realized that I actually do have all the wiring dialed in, I was planning on go ahead and switching out all these, using different connectors and things like that. But yeah, got a lot busy. So this is the setup right now. If you take a look, these are power and ground wires, obviously, to the pump. We're gonna start with the tank first. This is a 3/4 gallon Soul Performance tank that comes with the kit. You're gonna need something bigger. If you guys plan on just running this meth kit, be prepared to fill it up. Like every time you go out with the guys and have fun, you'll burn like 3/4 tank of meth, and like that, it goes really fast. So I like it. It's small, it's compact. I put it in a little bit of a, I mean, not unique, but tricky place to get to. It works. But like I said, if you guys plan on really running this stuff full time, definitely invest in a bigger tank, please. And preferably something that's clear so you can see how much meth you have in it. This kit came with a low level sensor along with a low level sensor light. However, you got to drill into the tank, and I didn't really trust myself with drilling in and sealing it up. I figured I'd just take the chance. It couldn't go that fast. This sucker does burn really fast. I only have 2 screws. I have one on this side and I have one on the other side. What I did was, since this is like since this is like a fabric cardboardish type feel, I went ahead and I put a aluminum bracket behind it. It's held up pretty good. The tank doesn't really weigh too much even with it filled because, well, I mean, it ain't much liquid in there. I haven't had no issues, and like I said, I plan on getting another tank, so this is pretty much like a little temporary solution. Now you have to make sure that the bottom of this is above the intake. So the bottom of the tank has to be above the pump. The pump is gravity fed. It comes in this end. Now, if you can look right here, I have red lines. I have the red nylon lines right here, which are not bad. However, I did order the stainless steel kit, and I couldn't figure out how to run the stainless steel kit in here and just run like a boost juice mixture, because I think M1, if anything would happen, any leaks, it'll catch the whole car on fire. That's a little more, I guess, flame retardant or whatever you want to call it, right? You can follow here, ran a line behind here. It's supposed to go behind like the seat, underneath the seat, to these compartments right here, down to these compartments right here. Go ahead and pop the hood. I love the no hood latch. You can just pop right up from any angle. And what the hell? This thing is sticking up, huh? I went ahead and popped the grommet out. Initially, I was gonna go ahead and drill a hole in the grommet, run the wires through it, but I lost the grommet. So truth be told, I had to go find it. I'm probably gonna grab it off the parts car and just drill a hole and fit the 2 wires in there. We haven't touched base on the other wire, but just stay with me 1 second. So went down right here, finally had the right connectors. Now the hole underneath of the hood gets hot, let's be real, but right here, really like in this right here, right by the motor, into the nozzle. But before that, we have a check valve. So this makes sure that the boost, when the meth is not spraying, doesn't go back into the tank and stuff like that. It's a check valve with a bunch of adapters, stainless steel line down to the nozzle down there. Now don't quote me, but I think the kit comes with a CM3, a CM5, and a CM7 size nozzle. I know that it comes with 3, and I use the one in between. Put down below of the nozzle sizes that correlates to horsepower ratings you guys plan on running in your car. Like I said, I chose the middle one. I think it was like 500 to 650 wheel horsepower. They recommended you use that. I had no leaks. I'm super happy. No electrical problems and no leaks. That's kind of the, I mean, only 2 things that can go wrong with a meth kit. But yeah, it's been spraying well. I still have some things to do to touch it up. Truth be told, I don't know when I'll do it because, you know, I be slacking. But nonetheless, it is on and pretty functional. Now, if you take a look over here by the charge pipe, right over here, you'll see that I have a spacer. That is from P3 gauges. It's called a boost tap. It's about $60. It spaces out the T-map sensor so you can fit your boost tap on there and run the boost tap back to the gauge, so the gauge knows how much boost you're running and knows when to spray the meth. That's pretty much it. Back to the inside of the car. I'll show you guys the gauge setup and everything going on with that. So if you guys do not know by now, I spent about 540 bucks for this meth kit, and the stainless steel line edition I think is about another $126. I do recommend it. However, get the proper sizes and kind of understand what you're buying, because I didn't know. Here we have the Snow Performance VC50. Now if you take a look at it, P is for purge. I don't want to purge because, I mean, the system does not have any air in it. I don't want to spray meth into the charge pipe right now. It'll start up kind of funky, especially because it's not running, it's not in boost. So that doesn't do anything good to the motor. But you check right here, you have an arrow, press it. This is what I have my car to set starting injection. So it is a progressive. So by it being progressive, it starts at a very low pulse, 12 psi, and then full injection is at 29 psi. My car is not tuned to 29 psi, but some of the things we were finding was that at full spray, the car was kind of bogging out a little bit. It was messing around with the fuel trims a lot. So we went ahead and kind of turned it down by turning the boost up. So it'll never hit full spray because it'll never hit 29 psi. If it does, it's a serious problem. And you can see right here, power nozzle. I have no clue what this is. I just keep it off because I don't have a power nozzle. Text colors, you just want to change the color. I have it set to the BMW orange. It kind of matches the interior, especially at night. And graph color, had that white to kind of contrast. So in my peripherals, I can kind of see the meth, the meth spraying or not. And last but not least, we have like injection. In order to save from filling up constantly, I know I'm not pushing the car crazy. What I'll do is I'll actually turn the meth injection off so that it won't activate under any amount of boost. So I know that the meth that's in the tank stays there, because inadvertently I'll hit 12, 13, 14 psi boost and I'll burn that tank, and I'll burn through that meth like nothing. And after that, obviously, this is the home screen, 0 pounds of boost. This will be the graph, and there's nothing for the middle here. I don't want to use JB4. I don't really recommend it. I don't like it at all. It's kind of like a really slow, outdated piggyback. It's really good. It makes a lot of power, but I just had a ton of issues with it. In my previous BMW, I don't really care using it as a boost controller, pushing tons of extra power or whatever. Now, one of the downsides is that there's no fail safe. So if the meth stops spraying, it doesn't adjust anything with the tune. I have something coming up for that soon, so just stay tuned. We were 100% relying on this meth to spray, and it doesn't. In full boost, the motor will not blow up. The car is fine. It'll just kind of heat soak a lot, maybe adjust time and cut power, but nothing to blow it up. So that's something you got to look out for. Don't always count on this stuff to be 100% unless you're racing for money. But if you're out here racing for clout or just for fun or just enjoying your car, I wouldn't push the car that much more on something that can fail possibly and cost you a lot of money in the long run. So I don't know if you guys watched my, I don't know if you guys checked out my dyno tune video. If you haven't, definitely go ahead and look into that. We put the car on the rollers, and it made like 485 wheel horsepower on 21 pounds of boost with no meth. We just threw the meth on there, and I think it made about 516 wheel after that, or 510 wheel. I'm not 100% sure. Basically, we did pick up a significant gain, and that's just using it for a air cooler, not additional fuel or anything like that. You can do that and make tons more power. I know a lot of people that run 93 in meth as opposed to ethanol, because if you want to run ethanol, you need to run with the fuel systems on these cars, which will cost a lot more money than just running pump 93 in meth. The numbers are pretty close. So guys, that's pretty much it. Once again, I'm using a Snow Performance Stage 2.5 Universal Kit for my BMW 435. I'll put the links down below on where you guys can pick it up. If there's one thing you take away from this, guys, modify your cars responsibly. Don't just turn it up and blow it up if you're not racing for money. If you're racing for money, it makes sense because you need a car that could go real fast and then blow up, but you done made like $5 grand. But if you're just racing for clout or like lunch money or something like that, come on, man. Don't kill yourselves out there. Enjoy the car like I am. So I'm gonna put all this junk back in my car, and yeah, I'll get back to you guys later. Mike from Slow Speed. Peace out.